somehow we've already reached the end of another eventful, honestly. I mean, if we're being honest, this year was more eventful than 2020 and 2021 combined. The camera's gonna pick this up, but I was like flossing and brushing my teeth, and I was like, oh my god, it's going on 6 years and I still get so giddy. Wait, let's see if it comes up on camera. It's even better than like from my bedroom window, my bathroom window, because the Eiffel Tower. Oh, look, it does, it comes up on camera. I'm so addicted, oh my god. I love it so much. Just like a symbol of I don't even know. I washed my coat by hand because I was too scared to. You guys know I bought this in New York City 2 years ago, but I was too scared to put it in the laundry machine. Okay, yeah. It's Friday, December 2nd. I've got a rose face mask on. Bought this shirt 6 years ago in San Francisco. Got a lot of travel vlogs and vlogmas going. Changed everything to Christmas. Tomorrow I'm gonna go Limburger in the Jewish Quarter and search for better bagels. And yeah. I grew up Jewish, if you didn't know. I don't really mention religious things on my channel. Religious things are different than spiritual things. But because I grew up Jewish and I didn't grow up celebrating Christmas, I've never had December be this like end be all of busy times with gift shopping and the holidays and all these activities. So December is always really just this super serious period of reflection for me, and it's quite dichotic and ironic with, you know, all the joyous lights and beautiful things, especially now that I live in Paris, and it's not like living in suburban Maryland where nothing's really decorated except if I walk into CVS. Now everything is decorated. But it's been an interesting, good 2 weeks, I'd say. You know, sinking into all the realities, been, you know, going on some walks even though it's cold again. I mean, honestly, I guess I'm very weird. I like winter. I think it's like starting 2 years ago when I was in New York. I don't know what it is. There's something about it that I like. Those people were looking at the leaves. It was so childlike and cute. I did not forget it. But I like winter. There's something about it. I think it just matches my dark Christmas movie, because I usually watch it every year in early December. And then I found out that there's a freaking sequel to Enchanted 15 years later. So I can't believe this exists right now. Watching that's my tea going off. I have a face mask on. My coat, I hand washed it. It's all dry now and clean. And I also said there are only 2 slices of pumpkin pie left, but I'm gonna cut these each in half because we want just a little nibble while we watch Disenchanted, which seems like a film rooted in reality right now and doesn't make me miss the suburbs. And let's do it. I'm gonna put some Nutella on the crust wherever I put the Nutella. It's here. But yeah, I don't know, there's something about winter that I like. I like that I have all the time inside to write or make songs or do YouTube videos, and then like you just go out for a few hours of the day and you can't feel bad about not being productive, because like if you go out for a couple hours in the day, I don't know, there's something about it I like. I love how empty Paris gets starting in December. I mean, today going to run errands, just like the streets are empty because everyone's either gone and off in the south of France or, you know, wherever. Just nobody's here, tourists are gone. And I don't know, winter is just kind of this time, I guess, where people say seeds are being planted for spring. That's definitely how I'm starting to feel. I feel like the lights this year look even better than they did last year. But we've definitely done some fun things. Went to Cafe de Fleur with my friend Jenna for the very first time ever. That was a very fun touristy experience that we did, even though we both live here. I mean, the biggest thing I can think that I've really been starting to think about this December is my future, instead of ruminating so much on the past. I'm in a cloudy place, I understand, but oh my god, it's just glorious to see some blue in the sky today. I've been thinking a lot about the future, and I'm honestly very torn between 2 different worlds. I'm torn because one part of me is like, save all of your money so you can buy a really nice home here in Paris, and then like you're done and you got your forever home, like you don't have to rent anymore. And the other part of me is like, remember that girl who used to love traveling, and I still do love traveling, and I want to travel, and I love Paris, and every time I go to another city I want to come back to Paris, and nothing quite measures up. But this was from the Jewish bakery, and this is, quite frankly, it's Holland. It's not, I mean, now that it's a little stale, it's a little bit closer to a bagel, but it's still not. Yeah, as you can see, my bagel hunt there was a failure, but those are the two worlds that I've really been torn between. And then there's another second scenario of another world that I'm torn between that I can't even admit to my best friends or my mother, barely myself. I don't think even in a YouTube video I could say it, but I'm very torn between the shock of, or the revelation that I guess there's one world that I wanted quite a lot, and I wasn't planning for it, and now it's not really an option. And then it's like, okay, but you have this world where you can, do both, and you're trying to save for an apartment here, and you also can like travel and enjoy Paris and all of that. It's this is a great movie if you haven't seen it. Before Sunset, that cafe. Took a walk just because of my brother. But this is just a little catch up of what's been going on the next 2 weeks, and I was feeling like crap this day. I don't know what happened. I might have caught something from the party, and I was freaking out because, oh my god, I'm not going to go to Scandinavia, I'm going to be sick. And then I bought this little oil diffuser, and I was okay. Like the next day, I slept for 13 hours, and everything was fine. But I know people hate winter because it's cold and gloomy, and Paris enters white sky season. But I took this walk on a Wednesday night determined to see the Christmas tree at Place de Vendôme, and I'm so glad that I did. Like, I was like, I'm not going to get out of bed at 6 o'clock after working to go walk there. But I did, and I'm so glad that I did, because I got to see the ones in the Arc de Triomphe and just go for a little loop, and it energized me so much. Usually the thing that we know that will make us feel better is the thing we avoid doing, even though we know it's going to make us feel better. And that's very much been a lot of this year for me. I think for the first time I'm hoping that next year is a lot of the same. You can always hope for change, but I'm not expecting it anymore. I'm content and I'm curious. Sad evening, it's the last slice of pumpkin pie, but it's okay because today is December 14th, so, As I wrap up a lot of feelings as I go to Scandinavia now, we'll see how I feel.